Good evening, everyone. We will start the session in 5 minutes. In the meantime, please ensure that your microphone is off throughout the session. Your cooperation is much appreciated. Good evening, everyone. Miss Asmida, is everything okay on your side?
Yes, I'm here. Hello, MC.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. And welcome back to the Heart Disease Awareness Healthy Heart, Healthy You Public Campaign 2022. It's great to see all of you back to join us on the last day of our public health campaign, focusing on spreading awareness about coronary heart disease. I'm Sini, and I'm here with my MC partner, Darren.
Hi, everyone. I'm Darren. We really appreciate how you lead checking in with the past sessions of our campaign and the current session, the fourth Healthy Eating Experience episode. Before we start the session, please make sure to fill up your form using your QIU email. Be sure to fill up details before the event ends, as the registration link will be provided. Thank you.
In this last session of Healthy Eating Experience, our experienced hospitality lecturer, Ms. Asnida, will be guiding us on the process of making dark chocolate avocado truffles. My word, I've never heard of such an interesting recipe before. I'm really curious on how the combination of dark chocolate could complement the avocados. Moreover, this will be a very good recipe as we could eat a lot without feeling the guilt. As usual, during this session, we will be showing how healthy eating is equivalent to a healthy heart. Ms. Asinda, who has been our host for this year's Healthy Eating series, is here to end the series off on a sweet note with the last dish, dark chocolate avocado truffles. We hope that you enjoy this last healthy eating session. Ms. Asinda, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, dear MC. Okay, so I will start sharing my screen. Okay, just a moment, please. Okay, so for the last sessions, I will be sharing with you our last food for healthy eating experience for, where we're going to go for the dessert. Okay, so today we have dark chocolate avocado truffles. So what the ingredients? Okay, what are avocado truffle itself? Okay, so a bit of introductions. So it's no secret that dark chocolate and avocado are two very nutritious soup foods. Okay, so basically these two ingredients are the ingredients that will be used, okay, to prepare this truffle. So dark chocolate itself is full of antioxidants and may help lower down the blood pressure and risk of cardiovascular disease. And so same goes for avocado itself. It contains 20 different vitamins and minerals and is loaded with monounsaturated fats and good fats that help your cholesterol, where it can also help to lower down your cholesterol level. Okay, so next we proceed with the main ingredients. Okay, what are the ingredients that will be needed to prepare this avocado chocolate truffle? Of course, we will need the avocado. Okay, so avocado is a vitamin food, good for the body, and the dark chocolate is high antioxidant food for your heart. Okay, so next we continue with the coating options. Okay, what we can use, okay, to coat your truffle. Okay, you can use grated coconuts. Okay, you can use pistachios or any nuts. Okay, that you prefer. You can use walnuts. Okay, you can use pine nuts. Okay, any nuts is doable. And then we have matcha powder or cocoa powder. Okay, so for avocado itself, why I emphasize on the usage of avocado because avocado is very good for your health. Okay, it is high in fiber. It can help to improvise your visions. Okay, help to reduce inflammations, promote satiety means that it can make you feel full more longer, and it also improve your cholesterol. Okay, and a little bit of tips okay, on how to choose your avocado. Okay, so I believe that some of you might have problem to choose the right avocado. So here is the tips that I can share with you, okay, on how to choose the right avocado. So as you can see in the image here, okay, so it shows the three different type of ripeness of the avocado. Okay, the first image it shows the avocado is unripe. So basically, the color of unripe avocado is still green in color. Okay, when it's ripe, it will start to turn a little bit of brown, but not too brown. And then how you can check it also, you can pull off the tip of the avocado here, and you can see the inside part, the internal part is still greenish in color. It's not brown in color as compared to the overripe avocado. Okay, the upper parts of the avocado here it have turned to brown in color. So this is a little bit of the tips how you can choose your avocado. Okay, so once you have done your chocolate truffle, so how long and where should you keep it? Okay, so store those healthy chocolate truffles in an airtight container in the refrigerator. So they actually have an even better taste and texture if you can wait for 24 to 48 hours. Means that 1 to 2 days after you prepare it, only you eat it, so that you will get a very nice because once you have pressed it, okay, all the flavor will mix well, and then the flavor will be more enhanced. Okay, and then they will store likely in the container in the refrigerator up to 2 weeks. No, not longer than that. I would not advise you to keep it longer because we are using a fresh avocado where the shelf life sometimes it will be shorter. Okay, we are using a fresh ingredients. Okay, so as for the dessert itself, other than avocado truffle, what are other options that we can have as a dessert, but it is still healthy for us to eat? Okay, we of course we have the fruit popsicles. So for this one, it's a very simple recipe where you can just freeze your fruits okay, in the freezer and enjoy it whenever you would like to enjoy your dessert. Okay, so next options we have raspberry frozen yogurts. Okay, so this one will also be another healthy options of dessert. And for the last one, we have whole grain bread pudding. So for those who don't like frozen foods or cool foods, okay, you can go for these options. Okay, so instead of using normal bread, okay, the white bread, okay, to make it healthier, okay, you can choose the whole grain bread. Okay, and in this recipe basically it requires you to use milk. Okay, you can just replace the milk with almond milk, which is much more nutritious and more healthier options too. Okay, so basically that's all from me. Okay, so enjoy the video and I pass back to the MC.
Thank you so much, Ms. Asnida, for the amazing introduction to dark chocolate avocado truffles. I am pretty sure that the audience can't wait to try out this mouth-watering recipe, especially those of you who have an aching sweet tooth. Before we proceed on with the Q&A session, allow me to play a video on how to go about making dark chocolate avocado truffles. This video is conducted by another of our experts from QIU School of Hospitality, Ms. Sarvina Ravindran. who was trained at the Institute of Culinary Education, New York. Everyone, please enjoy the video.
Hello again, everyone. Chef Savina here from QIU School of Hospitality. We've reached the final episode of our healthy eating demo series. As you may have guessed, it's time for dessert. This last dish will be dark chocolate avocado truffles. This delicious dish is rich, creamy, and absolutely sweet. To start making this dish, you need to prepare 2/3 cups of mashed dough, which is the main ingredient and also great for heart. 1 cup of dark chocolate. For dark chocolate, I like my chocolate with a pinch of sea salt. But you can always choose your own brand of dark chocolate chips to your own liking. 2 to 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Now, let's gather the ingredients. All of these ingredients will help promote your heart health and ensure that you can enjoy a delicious meal while staying healthy. Firstly, add the avocado and a pinch of sea salt to a food processor. Then, pulse it a few times. Next, melt the chocolate by placing them in a small microwave-safe bowl and heat them for 30 seconds. Stir and microwave for another 20 seconds until all the chocolates are dissolved. Alternatively, you can also do this with a double boiler. Pour the melted chocolate into the food processor with the avocado and pulse until the mixture is completely combined. The avocado should no longer be visible. If you don't have a food processor, you can mash the avocado with a fork and mix it with the chocolate until it's smooth. Moving on, place the truffle mixture into the refrigerator and allow it to chill for 30 minutes. Once it's firm, remove the truffle from the fridge and start making the truffles. Scoop the mixture with a tablespoon and roll it into a 1-inch ball. Lastly, fill a shallow bowl with cocoa powder and roll each truffle until coated. Place it on a piece of parchment and store it in the fridge until it's ready for serving. You can also roll the truffles with nut, matcha powder, and etc. There you have it, a super simple, delicious dessert. Thank you.
These dark chocolate avocado truffles look so delicious and delectable. The recipe is so unique and special as well. Moreover, it's guilt-free and it takes no time to prepare, especially when you compare it to those commercial truffles out there that's loaded with sugar and so on. Plus, it does not compromise with the flavor as well. So I think that the recipe is definitely a big win for all of us.
I definitely agree with you, Sydney. This looks like an ideal dessert to me.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely right, Darren. I think it's time for us to open the floor to the audience for questions. If you're curious about the steps in making dark chocolate avocado truffles, or you would like to know more about the culinary sides of things, feel free to leave your questions below in the chat box. I will be looking at the questions. So feel free, don't be shy, and just comment down below.
And this is Asnida. There's actually a question in the chat box. The question is, may I know which type of chocolate is good for the heart? Like white chocolate or dark chocolate?
Okay, so thank you, Gordon, for the questions. So basically, the best chocolate to be eaten, okay, is a dark chocolate. The reason why dark chocolate is much more healthier than other chocolate, for example, like milk chocolate or white chocolates, of dark chocolate itself is less in sugar content and it is pure cocoa. Okay, but for milk chocolate and white chocolate, okay, it's basically have added with milk with other ingredients, okay, and it's make it not pure anymore.
Thank you, Ms. Asnida, for answering the question. I think there's another question in the chat box. I think perhaps this student or the audience have internet connection problem, so they would like to have the write-up of the recipe.
Ms. Asnida, there's another question. Celine asked, would the cocoa powder cause it to be bitter?
The cocoa powder is not that bitter, okay, but not put it too much, okay. So once you have coated your truffle with the cocoa powder, you need to remove the excess cocoa powder so that it will not be that bitter. It will lower down the bitterness of the cocoa powder. But as what I have shared just now, so instead of using the cocoa powder itself, you can use the options. Okay, if you like to have crunchiness to your truffle, you can use nuts base for your coating, and you can also shift to green tea powder, or if you are coconut lover, you can use the dry shredded coconut to coat your truffle.
Thank you, Ms. Asnida. So I think there's another question. Hi, must we keep the chocolate in the fridge? Will it melt easily?
Yes, the chocolate truffle, okay, I will advise you to keep it in the chiller. As firstly is because to maintain the shape of the truffle itself, and secondly is to extend the shelf life of your chocolate truffle. As we know, like in Malaysia itself, our it is hot, right? So that's why it is highly advisable for the truffle to be kept in the chiller.
Thank you, Ms. Asnida. Actually, I have a question myself. How long can we keep this in the fridge? Like, how long until it goes bad or something?
I would advise you to keep it not more than 2 weeks, because we don't have any preservative in it, okay? So that's why don't keep it too long in the fridge, a maximum up to 2 weeks.
I see. Because the preservatives would not make it healthy, I guess.
Yes, correct.
I think that's all the questions from the chat box. Thank you so much, Ms. Asnida, for answering their questions.
It's time for us to end our session. Once again, a big thank you to Ms. Asnida and to the audience. We hope all the healthy recipes will make it into everyone's menu in your next meals. Well, look at the time. It's close to dinner time for all of you, so we shall take a dinner break. Don't forget and remember to join the last session at 8 p.m. Thank you, everyone.
Before you take your leave, don't forget, I would like to remind you to subscribe and follow our page in Instagram and Facebook with the username @QIUPHC_2022. That's @QIUPHC_2022. And also a reminder to all participants, please fill up the Google form for your attendance to claim your CCA hours and CPD points. And not to forget also, 2 lucky draw entries will be awarded to all participants. So make sure you fill up the form.
Another reminder to check out our merch on our social media to ensure that you do not miss out on any of the goodies that we are providing. And also a big thank you to HGM Pharmacy, Soul Medical Clinic, and Bors & Son Bespoke Tailoring for sponsoring this event. The event will never be the same without your help. This is your MCs signing out.